Hello, what's it like where you are? Is everything okay? All right then. Okay, in this lesson, we are going to be looking at pronunciation. Okay, this is like a continuation from the previous class. Now we talked about pronunciation with silent R. Okay, when not to pronounce R in a word. Okay, so in this lesson, we are going to be talking about when to pronounce R, okay, R sounded words. So those words that start with R or in the middle of the word is you got R in it, and of course you need to sound the R, okay? You need to put the R sounds. Okay, so we are gonna be looking at R sounds, when to sound the R in word, okay? All right, so I promise to be as slow as possible, and then it's going to be a very quick and short lesson, just to wake ourselves up, okay, in this one. All right, so we are going to proceed with the class. All right, so having our sound um, at the beginning of the word is quite easy, and of course, it's quite simple. Okay, so the word you can see right in front of me, and the majority of the words are actually having the R at the beginning. And of course, you can see two words with the R as a second letter. Okay, so we are going to put this into practice to do the pronunciation. And of course, I have a picture on the right side of basically in front of each word to see to give us a visual effect of to talk about what the word actually means. Okay, so we can see from the picture those the image those words actually represent. Okay, so I have arranged the pictures in a quite funny way. Each picture goes accordingly, like the first one, which is race, and followed by rag, followed by ring, like that goes way through down. Okay, all right then. So we're gonna take this one after the other. Don't forget we are talking about R sounded words. When to sound R in a word. Okay, so let's do this. The first one is pronounced race, race, race. Okay, so race can mean different things, right? But the visual presentation we have it as a race, right? That you need to run. It's got to do with the activities that you run. So race is talking about the meters, maybe your a competition wise anyway. So maybe you are going for like 100 meters or 200 meters or 400 meters. Okay, that's race. But you can see from this word, R begins the words, R with the first letter, and of course it sounded. Okay, okay, so race, race, race. From the previous class, the previous lesson, are some words are actually not sounded. Okay, the words are got are in it, but the R are in silent mode. In this lesson, R are sounded. You have to sound the R. You have to do the pronunciation. You have to pronounce it. You have to sound the R. Okay, it's sounded. That's just the basic idea. Okay, the next one is rag. Rag. Okay, I'm just gonna be putting my mouse to point out the mouse so that you can have an idea of what rag is. Okay, so the next one is rag. Rag, which is number two. Rag. 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 Okay, so we are doing the R sound, okay, which is the R sound. Rag. The next one, ring. 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 Okay, ring. Okay, ring. All right. Oh, the next one, followed by ring is followed by rage. 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 Okay, rage is a point whereby when you have is a state of uncontrolled uncontrollable anger. Okay, you're really, really upset. You're really, really angry, and it could be related to violence too. Right, violence. Okay, now let's take a look at the next word, which is right. You can see that this word begins with W as a letter, but the W is actually cut out, okay? So you are not going to pronounce the first letter W there. You are basically going to sound the R and pronounce like that. Okay, so the W is silent, and of course the R sound take over. So it's gonna be right, 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 right. So we have that as this, right. Okay, the next one, wrong, wrong, wrong. We're not saying wrong, wrong. No, we're not saying right, right. No, we are otherwise saying right. And of course, the next one, wrong, wrong. You can see that the R sound is actually coming out instead of the W sound. All right, so the W is actually silent, and of course the R take the precedence. Okay, R, right, wrong, right, and wrong. So we say race, race, rag, rag, ring, ring, rage, rage, right, right, wrong, wrong. Perfect. Cool, cool. Any questions? I guess not. Okay, cool. All right. Okay, we move on to R as second letter. Okay, the previous slide, we see R as the beginning of the word, even though there are two exceptions, right? But the R sound take precedence of those letters, okay? Right, so in this one, R is the second letter in the word, but it's sounded, okay? So we have bread, bread, bread. The R, you can sound the R, all right? So R is sounded, bread, bread, bread. The next one, drink, 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 okay? Drink, drink is a verb, drink. Okay, followed by from, okay, I don't have any pictures that I can actually use to represent from, okay? Okay, so from, you can see that from the word in the pronunciation, R, you can feel the sounds of R there, right? The R sounds coming out, bread, bread, drink, drink, from, green, 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 green. Okay, this is color, right? Green, color green. Price, 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 price. Okay, you can see from the 5 words, R is actually on the second letter, and of course it sounded, okay, you sound the R in it. Bread, drink, from, green, price. We are still going to do a kind of random sentence formation in this one, okay, just to put them in use, right? Okay, now here we are going to be talking about having R in the middle of the word. Okay, so we begin with R as the beginning of the word, then move to R as the second letter of the word, and now we are talking about R as the in the middle of the word. Okay, So it could be within the third or the fourth or words. All right, the same rule apply. Okay, it's just that we are going to sound the R last to say. Okay, so the first one, current, 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 current. Okay, so current can be what is happening now, happening is around now, and of course it can be an electrical term that actually is represented by the picture that we have here in front of current. Okay, so current, current. Okay, okay. The next one is garage, garage, garage. The R sound is in there, right? Garage, garage. Okay, so which is actually on the second syllable. Garage, garage. Sorry, and of course, garage can be is actually represented with this picture. I hope you can see clearly. Okay, so the next one you can see on the list, which is the number 3, is sorry, sorry. All right, sorry. I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have done that. Please accept my apology. I'm truly sorry. Okay, sorry. All right, sorry, sorry. So we can see that R sound is actually, the R letter is actually sounded, okay? And of course, it's on the second syllable also. The next one is berry, 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 berry. See, we are sounding the R sound in there. Okay, so we have very as this, and of course we got worry, 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 worry. Okay, so I hope you can get the meaning of that, taking a look at this picture in here. Okay, so that being said, we are going to move to sentence examples just to see how this word, can be jostled in sentence, how we can put them in use in the sentences. Okay, so the first one we got rag. Okay, so she usually used the rag to clean the appliances. She usually used the rag to clean the appliances. Okay, so rag is actually used here. Okay, we all actually understand what rag is going by the previous lines. We talked about rag, and of course we see a picture telling us, showing us what rags looks like. Okay, okay, and don't forget the rag is sounded. The R at the beginning of the word is sounded. Okay, the next one, Johnson gave me a gold ring last week. Johnson gave me a gold ring last week. Okay, so we are talking about the R, of course, at the beginning of the word, and it sounded. Okay, sorry, what's your last name? Sorry, what's your last name? Okay, so we are sounding R even though it's between the word. Okay, it's in the middle of the word, and of course we sounding R. All right, sorry, sorry. What's your last name? Okay, I bumped into your mom at the grain store 2 days ago. Okay, grain store. Okay, so we can feel the R sound on the second letter of the word. We can feel the R sound in that green. Okay, green. Andrew was wrong. Andrew was wrong. Okay, so we can feel the R sound from the letter, and of course, taking the precedent over the W. Okay, all right. So Andrew was wrong. Okay, all right. So that being said, I'm gonna bring the class to a quick end, and then please stay safe. It's really important that you do that. And then if you ever have to go out of your house, please don't forget to put on your your face mask, wear your face mask, and be careful out there. Okay. All right. See you again in the next class. Take care. And of course, keep smiling. Bye.